Hey there, guys. Welcome back to some more Kirby Super Star. Time to go into the caves because Meta Knight scares me.
I mean, he scares me too. What, with that mask and that cape and that
top
infinite
hat. Hang on a
jumping
minute.
and brawl, that infinite combo and brawl, and the fact that he's SS tier in brawl, the fact that he's broken in brawl.
The fact that he was in Brawl in general.
Yeah. Fact that Brawl exists.
And then my brain just goes to the picture of him in Kirby and the Rainbow Paper. She's like, oh, is that Tuxedo Mask?
And that was funny because Amber is in the other room. She just heard me talking about it. She says, don't you be talking about my main like that.
Yeah, don't diss Antonio Banderas. Come on.
No. He's what's his face?
It Kirby. He's a Star Warrior.
It's still a mystery how in the anime that just, yeah, give him a Spanish accent. Yep, that makes sense.
Give him Antonio Banderas. Yeah.
Hey, you don't knock Eric Newsom. He, remember, Meta Knight is Optimus Prime. Pretty
Which
sure.
is a weird
thing.
thing.
Let me double check that. Let me double
That's
check
true.
that. Let me double check that, because I think I may have got that wrong. Because I know Meta Knight is James from Pokemon, but I'll need to... I'm not sure. I might have that information. Yeah, I balked that up. I saw way too many people at that convention. Never mind.
No, we didn't even really get to go over what Great Cave Offensive's gimmick is. But basically, Kirby's in a labyrinth, and he has to go and complete the labyrinth, take on a few bosses along the way. But he also can get a bunch of treasure along the way, too. There's 60 in total, I think.
Yeah. And these treasures are different depending on the version you play, too, because in this version, there is a treasure for every season. In the DS version, they combine all those treasures into one. So the empty spots they had for those treasures, they add new references into the game. We're only going to be showing off the treasures for this version. We'll probably bring up differences here and there when we collect certain things. But there's no reason to get these treasures. If you just want to beat this mode, you can just rush it to the end and nothing really changes. But if you want to, 100% it, you got to get all these treasures.
Oh, and I realized who I was confusing voices with. So Eric Newsom, who voices Meta Knight in the anime, voiced the assist trophy of Panther in Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Huh. So even then, Meta Knight was affecting Brawl in another way besides being broken.
Yes. He was also petering into the Star Fox universe. As you do.
Yeah, exactly.
My brain just went futuristic with jets and mechs. Yes, it must be Optimus Prime. No, it's Panther, you goof.
Ichigo. How do you say that word?
It's meant to be Ichigo because Ichigo.
Okay.
The strawberry. So it's meant to be chocolate-coated strawberry.
Yeah. I like to point out one weird thing is certain references they kind of fail at in this version because we got an item back there that references Metroid called the Screwball. Not the Screwball. They fixed this for Ultra. They call it the Screw Attack.
I've met plenty of people who are screwballs, but they don't play Metroid. I'm sorry.
This is another one that got a name change for some reason. This is the Phantom Mask, because it's referencing Mario 2 USA.
Yeah.
It's just called Zebra Mask in this for some reason. I don't know why. Hi, Bonkers. Bye, Bonkers.
I love doing that. That's so funny. Why'd they even bother putting it there? Why?
It was kind of just to show that sometimes you don't need to really fight these guys. Sometimes we'll let the environment be the way you fight bosses.
Oh my gosh. The timing on that for dodging the frames was perfect. Well played. Oh yeah, and then that rare moment of, oh that's right, I've got a guard button in this game.
Yeah, the guard in this game is super OP, because you can guard Gordos of all things, so you're safe from a lot.
You know, invincible enemies that damage you upon contact. You can guard against them, and they're bullshit.
In later games, when they do bring back the guard, they make it so certain enemies still hurt you when you guard. But in this game, most things you can just stay invincible with.
I mean, heck, Ultra was the first game that slightly nerfed the guard because the only abilities in that give you a permaguard that takes no damage from 80% of attacks are Mirror and Stone.
Yeah.
And everything else will take chip damage after a certain point, and even Gordos, they'll do chip damage through it because if they clack, it starts to then push through chip damage, but they never make you completely invincible.
Yeah.
OG Superstar is, oh, yeah, and then Tack took your
Hey, I
power.
needed that!
Ah, damn it, Tack.
I just like how he's barely on the screen, just pops in, it's like, swoop, that's mine.
Oh, hey, look, a sword.
That cutter's mine now. I just thought, yeah, as soon as you were flying, he just jumps off the edge, just randomly just grabs your buddy. He's like, yeah, he's mine now.
Yeah, of all the enemies in this game, Tack's probably one of the most annoying ones because they always steal your power or your help at the worst time.
Mm-hmm. It's like, don't you do that again? Okay, still Plasma Wisp.
So right here in the DS version, I replaced this springtime because this is the start of one collectible per season. They just flat out make that the season's art, which is a combination of all 4 of them, because they use that for more references.
Yes, I love the 4 seasons. So good. Familiar face!
Yeah, so this here's Fatty Wheel. He looks like a ball when he's jumping around like this, and I love it.
He's a Wailmer.
He's a dead Wailmer at this point.
You didn't even give him a chance, man.
Why Plasma's OP?
You didn't even give Fatty Whale a chance. You just wrecked. You just handed him that L.
Oh yes, my favorite copy ability. Trolley.
It's the most famous one, don't you know? The one that doesn't work if you don't have a rail track.
It's like my second favorite is Ouch.
Yeah, exactly.
I really like Great Cave Offensive's music.
Yeah, it's really good.
The orchestral arrangement of green greens that they put here for Crystal Cave is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I don't like about Great Cave Offensive is it has a horrible stage in Smash.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much one of those stages you gotta play on, like, the Omega or Battlefield version. Then it becomes real good.
I always find Omega way too small, so I just go Battlefield. But I agree. I mean, it's great for 8-person Smash, but any less than 7 people, no.
Oh, even then, 8-player Smash on that stage can be too chaotic. You see most people just try to get to the top because of that.
You never play with a time limit, that's for sure. Because then it just, yeah.
Yeah. Although one of the worst feelings is if you're just trying to play just standard quick play matches in Ultimate, but then you get paired with someone who has, you know, a rule set with like hazard stages on, and then it's the Great Cave Offensive stage. You're like, I want to quit.
Because if it's hazards on, it's 100% death, isn't it?
Yeah, because every time you hit that lava, you're gonna just rack up the damage real quick. So you're gonna die from the stage, not the opponent.
Which, I mean, when you're trying to complete spirit battles, great. But otherwise,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of a hard thing to deal with at that point.
You know, it just reminded me of a couple of the events in Smash 4 where Great Cave, I forget, there was this one in particular where you had to chase a bunch of Kirbys and a time limit on the Great Cave Offensive map, and that just made me hate that stage even more.
Yeah,
I did
because that was
like the way they did I did like the way they did the challenge board for 4 though. It was fun.
You know, as much as I do at this point in time, I do think 4 was the weakest Smash out of all of them.
Yeah.
But 4 had honestly probably the best event mode, in my opinion. The way they handled
absolutely.
it.
Yeah.
I really like that event mode. And I kind of wish that Ultimate did have the event mode again. I know Spirit Battles essentially is that, but I don't know. There's something about the event modes. I like the way they structured them. And
Yeah.
I kind of wish I kind of missed that.
Also, interject here a little bit of a side tangent. That treasure we just got in the previous rune and the nunchucks, they changed that in the DS version. Something very interesting. That's actually a reference to Kirby Air Ride in the DS version. They changed that to machine parts. Specifically the Hydra machine parts from City Trial.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
they did. Oh. So the bucket that you just got has a big M on it. And I'm pretty sure after you upgrade your bucket twice in Harvest Moon Friends and Mineral Town, it gets an M on it. So I was convinced for the longest time it was a Harvest Moon reference.
I mean, it could be for all we know, because there's a lot of subtle references in Great Cave.
I don't know if I missed the treasure chest yet, but I know pretty soon you're going to come across the Falchion.
Yeah, but I haven't missed anything yet. Since this is in the DS version, because combine it, that's the power paintbrush referencing Kirby Canvas Curse in the DS version.
Europe and America.
Yeah. He was like, what's a Canvas Curse?
Okay, so for context, 100,000 gold equals $100 coin. So it's a 1 to 100 ratio in terms of Kirby to real dollars.
Yeah, that makes
Well,
sense.
there was a, what was that, a 10-cent coin earlier?
Oh yeah,
So
the,
the
yeah, you got the
coin.
dime, which was just 10G.
Captain Falcon, show me your moves.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I get demonetized now.
I said show me your moves. Did you think I...
No, I came
It's
through
just-
something else.
Damn
Came
it,
through
I
something
hate
else.
Discord compression, internet...
There we go. Haha!
I was like, I don't need to do anything. Plasma will just get himself.
Because Kibble has saved it. Nah, there you go.
Tack's like, I got your friend. You can't have him back.
And then he rockets off into the sky.
Like, where's he going? There's a ceiling up there.
I have to go now. I stole your helper.
I gotta get another cutter. I'll just hit this one block.
I want my treasure, dang
I
nabbit.
got a dud.
Also, this power, once again, was changed for the DS version, but I don't even know why there's a dud in this. That's just kind of random. So in the DS version, I changed that to the cell phone from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. And they upped its gold by a crap ton. I think it's worth, like, 4,201 gold, something like that. It's like a little over 40,000 gold.
Yeah, because I think when all of the gold is up, it's got one extra digit, I think, in the DS version, so they added higher values for everything.
Although, I think in both versions, it still ends with the very first 0 staying a 0.
Hmm.
Kind of drives my OCD a little crazy there. That should be 99999, but okay.
Hi, Dragon Quest.
You guys didn't say we were here for a Kirby. You guys want to be playing RPG, right? Gotta take a timeout.
This is on the Switch, right? We're playing Slime Son.
Oh yeah, this is the slime that has the buttons on the back. Okay, let me just pick it up and control its butt.
Kirby takes a timeout. Wheelie got hurt.
Kirby trips, but nothing happens. Something did happen. The dog tripped.
Kirby gets plasma ability.
I like how when the dummy like tries to make a spell, it just shakes and then nothing happens. It's the equivalent of splash.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun fact. The witch here is actually a wizard in the DS.
Yeah, they changed this to a wizard instead. Not exactly sure why, but it does kind of fit
I
more.
have no idea.
It kind of fits a little bit more because it looks more like a witch. Or, but not a witch, a wizard.
I don't know, because I guess the concept of witches is kind of taboo for some people.
There's just a lot of censorship going on today, huh?
Yeah.
Which is
Fever
good for you.
points. Appetite
Friendship
points.
went up by 1.
Oh man, I got a friendship point with my bike. I don't know how that works, but I'll take it.
Well, some people love their vehicles so much that they give them pet names.
I'm gonna call my Harley Wheelie.